Hey guys, Mitsu here. Welcome to this week's AR Defense replays. So I'm doing a post commentary because I couldn't actually manage to do it live in time because upload was difficult. So let's first look at my defense. It actually, like, the three worst results are counted together and then they're given for the reward. So I lost 100 lift in that way. In total though, I lost 120 lift. And this is what you see here. I've had I think a total of 5 failures. A few of those were counted. Let's look at the first one. So here is the first Mila, and just something to note, she has 43 defense, right? It means to always look out for Milas, like what their defense is if you're considering avoiding her defenses. We'll just go through the units. You can see there's Alphonse, there's there's Shannon, there's a very odd looking peony. And for some reason, he decides that he wants to tank not with Alphonse, but with Shannon, and he will regret this. So Roy comes in. He can survive the retaliation.
You can't escape me.
And that's where Fury can be quite useful. And yeah, then he gets danced. Yune can fly in because has been debuffed by Tethys' dagger. She doubles and does a lot of damage. Now, one thing I probably will change in the medium run is give her death blow instead. It's more consistent. Yeah, I mean, Roy suicides on her. And next you'll see one of the very nice moves that I very much appreciate of this defense. Which is that even if Phina is blocked, this is what happens. Bram moves first, and then she, Lysithea, can move there due to ground orders and take out Shannon, who has been lunged by Roy. And in that way, the left side is covered. Now we've already taken out 2 units. It's 0 lift loss no matter what happens. It continues moving around a bit, and I think in the end they do a big goof with trying to take out Phina. And yeah. So, like, I mean, something I've been told, I know Alphonse is a weakness of my defense. I don't really have a solution to him. Like, the only unit that could conceivably take him out would probably be Yune, but, like, she's not in a position to most of the time because she's on the sort of back of the map, and it's very hard to get into a sort of Wings of Mercy fly-in position where you take out Alphonse. Yeah, but, you know, whatever. Now, Bram, could he ever take out Alphonse? Probably not, unfortunately. Alphonse is a good counter against Bram if he has, I think it's Quick Riposte, or, I don't know, like, probably, yeah. And, yeah, I mean, but it doesn't matter, right? I mean, this is a defense we effectively lost. Remember, this was the last match, which got us to tier 27, and it's fine, right? I mean, we didn't lose any lift. We won this match. But you see how the defense worked on this map, how I wanted it to. The lunge on the left allowed Lysithea to still get there, and Roy then allowed Yune to fly in and to take out units. So that is how the defense is intended to work when you try to bait on the left. Yeah, and for some reason he doesn't attack with Peony and he regrets it because he forgot that Phina has Vantage. So, and he thought maybe Mila survives on enemy phase. Nope. Luna kills Mila, and then he lost the 3rd unit. Now, he still takes it. This was day 1, so I'm very confused by that, but oh well, it is what it is. Now, the second one, I don't remember, which one was it? Ah, yes, so this fella didn't have a good look. Oh yeah, I turned the combat up and animations off, forgot about that, but this fella didn't really check the skills at all. He didn't check the panic manner, he didn't check most things. I mean, I just go through the units here, you can have a look yourself. And then he just puts Leon in range of the healing of the panic manner without breaking it while having buffs. And that's just odd, to say the least. I don't see why you would do that. Now, here's something neat happens, actually. So, Lysithea attacks because she easily takes him out in one shot. And then, here, Roy gets danced. He rallies Lysithea because he doesn't have anything better to do, and then gets danced again by Phina. Now he can hit the full back line. and we've already taken out 2 units. So that isn't something I had anticipated, but something I very much like. Next, you'll also see like why ground orders is such a useful skill in turns after the first one. So yeah, Ram is rallied. You think, oh, now we're safe. Nope, because now she can jump in front of Ram. And she can take out Reinhardt. From here on out. Yune can fly in because there's debuffs. She can take out Gunthra, and now it's only air left, and there's way too many units. He does take out Lysithea out of spite, but, you know, at this point, anybody can take air out, and in this case, it's Tethys with her Iceberg. And yeah, that one worked well. This one was... right. This one was... it was interesting. I'm not 100% happy with how it worked, but it's one of those... oh well, you'll see what I mean. So, the dance happens, goes forward, Roy attacks, and this is what I don't like. Now Lysithea is blocked completely. We take out Yune, how's it written? Peony with Yune. And here we see the problem, which is that, you know, Phina, that's her drawback when she can attack, and she can often because her attack is good. She does. If she had danced Lysithea here, it probably would have been better, but oh well. And yeah. At this point, this is where it gets interesting. Lysithea survives with 1 HP. Now, this is what I find sad. She doesn't attack Fyke, she attacks Mirabilis. She would have taken out Fyke with her special. Now she doesn't. But at this point, they give up. They've lost 2 units, I think, right? Yeah, they've lost units, they give up. Now this is where the failures start, and some of them I'm very annoyed by. So the way this one works is just a super buffed Laszlo, who somehow, due to all of these distant guards and everything, right, not supported of course with Laszlo, but still, due to all these distant guards, and then also the Mila buffs and everything else, he has enough, just enough bulk to survive Lysithea, and that just makes me sad. Like, yeah, it makes me sad, honestly. So we see that Roy actually decides not to attack because he doesn't do enough damage. He gets killed, so he actually goes away and rallies, which was an interesting move I found. I wasn't expecting him to do that, but he rallies Bram. Then he gets danced again, Bram moves forward, Lysithea jumps in. And then she just barely misses the kill, right? And at this point, if Phina could dance Bram, we'd be through. We can't because of Mila. That's the thing that annoys me. Mila really annoys me. And now Sayuri can take out the rest, you know. And I mean, honestly, like, Mila is such a bad idea, just game defining wise. For this reason, she just completely shuts down comps that use dancers if you do a semi-good read. Yeah. And at this point, then, they have time. Sayuri can easily take out Yune. They let Tethys go around the outside while they take out the pots. I hope I went through it quickly. I can't redo this recording because it's the next day, so all of these defense losses no longer are available. But yeah. You can see what happens, right? Move Sayuri up to the top to get the pot, and yeah. Yep. The next one. Another failure, as I said. Now, this one is the one that really annoyed me. It's the leaf strat. It's not even a merged leaf, but, like, this is just dumb. I mean, come on, like... You have 2 dancers, you have a leaf, right? What do you do? What do you do? Yeah, I'm not even sure what you do. And you've got 8 turns too, right? That's the other thing. So you have a lot of time to play around with him in order to get all pots and kill all units. So he moves up, he just kills Tethys in 2 shots. That way, yeah, then you can take out Bram. and then he can smite up a dancer, which can then move. Because Mila is in the middle, the last dancer that is left cannot dance, and the rest of the units are completely blocked. Yeah, like, what else do you say? And at this point, then he can just take out the rest of the units pretty easily. So he takes out Roy, he takes out, I think, Phina and Yune, and then he leaves Lysithea blocked by the tactics room. Yep. And then it's just a matter of, in the last turn, getting the pot. So he destroys the healing tower, gets the pot there, and kills with New Year's Air. So yeah, I mean, that's the leaf clear. I hate it. I really do. I really think he's stupid. The next one is just, yeah, like, what in the world do you even do? This is a triple mythic supported bonus unit Sayri. Like, what do you do? Like, when you have like triple mythic on a close call unit like Sayri with phantom speed, what do you do? I just don't know what you do against this. I really just don't see what to do against this. And now we see what happens, right? I mean, nobody... The reason here Lysithea doesn't attack is that she doesn't do enough damage to kill her, and she dies on retaliation. Now, it probably would have been better if she had, because then I think on the second hit, I assume at least then, that Bram might have been able to take her out, maybe. I'm not entirely sure. I do think so. We're lucky that he didn't read Roy's movement, so at least we took out female Robin. But yeah, the rest of the team gets cleared completely by Sayri, and this is where it just gets sad. I mean, now you see what she does to Lysithea. Yep, and she's even above 50%. Yeah, I mean, she it's just in this season it's a bit dumb, honestly. Like the bonus unit, and they don't take any pots. It's not even the last day. I'm not sure what this is about, but well, yeah. So I ended the replay there. I mean, it's clear how I lost, right? This one is just I don't even know. Like, where do I find these guys? This is a +10 loot with Blar Blade and close counter vantage and brazen attack speed. Like, I don't have anything prepared for this. Like, nothing can take out this thing on my team. Like, look at this. So, you didn't read that Lysithea could move there, but the rest of the team is basically just all one shot. I mean, Bram might have been able to take her out on initiation, I think, but that's it. And yeah, she does enough damage to Yune, she does enough damage to Tethys, and then she one-shots. But again, like, no pots. So on the one hand, like, I'm okay, they didn't get pots, but it's annoying. So, last loss we got. This one is just, I've never seen this clear. I don't know what to make of it. I don't think it's something I should care about. They managed a crazy Gale Force strat. Now, this is an unmerged Roy plus attack minus HP with, I think, Fury and Desperation, if I'm not mistaken. And it works very well for him, but, like, this kind of repositioning, I have never seen it. Look at this thing. He gets up the left, then can take out Roy, then because he's a minus HP and with Fury and everything, he's in Desperation range, can take out Phina, then Fury gets him into Wings of Mercy range, then he can take out Bram, then Wings of Mercy activates for Lucina, which can then do that thing, and then he smites in Roy in order to block off the mages. Like, what kind of galaxy play is that? I mean, what do you... Who preps this kind of stuff? So yeah, at this point he's got the Gale Force ready. He just attacks Tethys once, then he can take out Lysithea, then he takes out the pots, and then he takes out Tethys. I mean, very nice play, but where am I finding this guy? Like, I was never expecting to see it clear like that. The next two are more in line with what I would have expected. So at least makes me feel good. And it's kind of sad that they're on the last day, like consecutively, rather than like spread out in other times. So they don't read the rally trap at all, they don't have anybody to stop it, and yeah. So Sophia does take out Bram, but then Lysithea takes out Sophia. Yune goes in. He decides, oh, I can bait Roy, right? Wrong. Lysithea rallies, gets danced, and takes out Lysithea. Roy kills a peony, gets Gale Force off, and he kills Air. And that's done. So that's the way I wanted it to work, right? But, yeah. But. And the last one, this one I don't understand. They have a Mila, they don't use her to isolate. They don't isolate anybody. They put Mila in the left corner. Like, explain this to me. Why would you ever put Mila in the left corner? It just makes no sense. So, and they don't have any sort of speed granting ability on Sayri. So she has, I think, what was it, 30 stance? I think? In any case, so they put her there, and they put her one space in, which I don't quite understand. I'm guessing it's in order to avoid Tethys' debuffs. But then that puts him onto the real bull trap. She's heavily damaged. Now Tethys can get danced. Roy can take out Duo Mickey. He gets Gale Force off. He can take out Air as well. Unfortunately, we would take out all units if it was a bit different. Now Bram can take out Sayri, who is below 50%, therefore doesn't have distant counter anymore. And now you see like they're left with 2 units. The offense basically worked like I wanted it to. There was an onslaught of Wings of Mercies and Roy moving through the back with Gale Force. And now Yune takes out the last one. So that's how I wanted it to work. Now, let's just summarize like my thoughts on this week. The one I'm not concerned about is the one that cleared on the left, the Gale Force. That's just such a niche play that would probably only work with those units. I don't see it working very often otherwise. I know that the team is Gale Forceable, but that's not a big concern. Now on the right, it's too weak. It's just too weak. That Leaf play really hammered it down. It is too weak. Tethys, you can take her out. Bram, you can then, after that, if you have somebody like Legendary Leaf, definitely take him out. So I'm not sure what to do there. Like, do I give Tethys merges? Do I give her Fury? Like how do I even deal with that? I'm really, really not sure. And I have to find some kind of solution. And we'll just have to see, like, what it is. I'm puzzled, to be completely honest. And otherwise, Mila just does a number on this team, right? Even one dancer being shut down, especially when the other one is accessible like that, really hurts you. It really, really hurts you. I can clear my team now with my new Merida build, and it would be so easy if I had just one Mila. I just had to jump in, attack Tethys, and then with Close Call and Gale Force procced, just move out. And then nobody can move. They're completely out of position. Bram will probably be in front. I'm not sure. Roy might be on the left. And then they're all isolated, and I can take them out from there. So I'm not sure the double dancer move is actually useful for this team setup because the one dancer is too exposed. And Bram as a frontliner is good, largely. Only good Leafs can take him out, and they're not the most common. That said, you do find them, especially in water season, and you have to be prepared for them, and I'm not sure he's doing the job right now. So, to summarize, I think the main concern on the left is Roy. Roy is showing more and more that he is a bit outdated. I don't have an Eliwood, and I'm not sure I should build one right now. I'm building another unit for Astra right now, and I don't have the resources. On the right, the real liability is Tethys, because she's just too weak to take a hit. And so, both sides have now liabilities and counters, and that just means that I'm going to find teams that can solve my defense more and more often. And I might have to just reconsider the whole setup. Do I keep Roy? Do I use him in a completely different setup? Do I, go more like in my anima defense, where it's ranged units mostly, and one infantry frontliner that survives everything? I might even, you know, for once only, bless Ike Dark and then keep it that way. And then I have another defense with Ike as a frontliner, which would be kind of, you know, lazy. But on the other hand, I don't really know what else to do here. I probably need a blue, honestly, for unit coverage. But Anna just doesn't cut it. She doesn't have enough HP, she doesn't have enough bulk. She would need close call in order to do anything at all. But if you give her close call, like I don't have the close call left for the unit I want for Astra, and I'm not going to pull for another Sayri. So like there's like a few options open. I don't think Anna would be a great unit on AR defense anyhow. I thought about it, but she just seems a bit gimmicky to me. Very she seems very difficult to use properly, to say the least. I'm not sure her warping ability always works in your favor, though it is neat. And well, like there are options to consider. I think I will play around over the next week and maybe use a completely new map, a completely new setup, and then see how that goes from there. Because I've been using this for a few weeks now. It's aged okay, it's treated me well, but maybe time to explore some options. And yeah, I'll see how that works out. You'll see it next week. I hope you enjoyed the defenses. Maybe you've learned something in the process. And I will see you then for the normal Astra offense also today, most likely. I'll see like when this uploads. You'll see it when it's up. It depends like when I have time to upload this thing because, well, last video uploading took 5 hours or 6. I don't remember. It was crazy. Anyhow, I'm rambling now. This is not worth it. Take care. I will see you guys in the next video, whenever that is, whenever this is. See ya. Bye.